going to talk about how to create a new volunteer account. So not for a returning 9 Health Fair volunteer, but if you're a new 9 Health Fair volunteer and you need to set up a profile so that you can get registered to help out as a volunteer. So there's a couple different ways to do this. For starters, we are at 9healthfair.org, and you can see already that there's this little login button in the upper right-hand corner. And the drop down there, the first option is volunteer login. If you click on that, it's going to open up a brand new web page because our volunteer system is actually a separate page, it's a separate URL. So if you click on that, it'll open up a new page. The other way is under volunteer here. You saw it there when it was a drop down as well. Sign up, or if you actually click on volunteer, sign up is down here. There's lots of different places throughout the 9 Health Fair website where the sign up buttons are trickled throughout different pages, but those are two of the most obvious ways that you'll see right when you go to 9healthfair.org. So we're going to click on that sign up. You see it does go to a separate web page. The main URL for our volunteer system is 9healthvolunteer.org. So if you're there right now, it's actually got me logged in to an already existing account. So I want to show you what it looks like when you first come to this page if you don't have an account. So there you are, 9healthvolunteer.org. Click on this gray button, sign up, and it's going to have you walk through creating a brand new volunteer account. If you want to use your Facebook account to sign up, that's fine, but it is not a requirement at all. You don't have to have Facebook to create an account here. So here you'll see where each field is required. It tells you that it's required. Each volunteer does have to have a unique email address. That is a requirement. So we know for a lot of couples that share email addresses, if you use Gmail, you can just put this little plus sign on your one shared Gmail account, and it will let you enter in a new email address, but that will still go to the same inbox. So my alexandrews9709@gmail.com, if I had 3 people sharing that or 4 people sharing that, they just continue to do +3, +4, +5, and it will create a unique email for you with using the same inbox. So that's one positive to using Gmail for this. Then you've got your address. The city is required as well. Zip code is also required. We need one phone number for you. You can use the same. So it says it's not a valid phone number. Okay. Guess that works. Use the same phone number for your primary and your mobile. It'll let you do that. We do ask for email address, but date of birth. And we do that for one reason is we have a volunteer commitment waiver, and we need to know if you are a minor or not. So that is one of the primary reasons. We also do it for data collection purposes. We want to know if we've got, a lot of volunteers that are in their, 50s, 60s, 70s, and maybe we need to target more younger folks to come and volunteer. Same thing with gender. If we have a lot of men signing up to help and not females, we might do a little bit of marketing to reach out to more gals and get them to volunteer, or, vice versa. You can say that you prefer not to say what gender you are. That's totally acceptable. And then we ask if you can draw blood, because we do utilize a lot of medical volunteers that have that skill. I'll say no there. I am not a medical student. I don't have physical limitations. And this question down here is if you're a returning 9 Health Fair volunteer that does not have an account yet in our volunteer system. So I'll say, yeah, I was actually a site coordinator at one point. If you've never been a volunteer for us in any capacity, then you put NA down there. If you put a circle, a dot by other, you can actually fill in what other role that might have been. Okay, password. And you create your account. There are a few more steps in here. I'm not going to have it save my password there. So we want to know if you have some different experiences. These things tell us about medical background and other types of qualifications you have. So for finance experience, I would say no. I'm asking that because it might be somebody that might be able to help us out as a cashier at the fair. For the mental health part, we do have a stress management screening, so that's why we asked that one. Now, if you do have a medical license, we would love it if you could upload that here. That really helps out our medical coordinators in being able to see your medical certification. This is especially important for our phlebotomists. We have a state website called DORA, and we can see all other medical certifications on the DORA website, but not phlebotomists. So any medical professionals can upload it here. If you have multiple medical certifications, we can only upload one document here. So we would actually ask that you try to merge that into one Word document or one PDF and then upload it here, or just upload the primary medical certification that you would like to share with us. And then if you have marketing experience, event planning experience, and then here's the questions about medical certifications. So I'm going to say none. There. We ask it twice because we do know some people hold multiple medical certifications, and these, these dots, it wouldn't let us fill out multiple options here, so that's why we ask it twice. Here's our volunteer commitment waiver. That's where date of birth came into play. So it's going to ask you to read through a really short document, some different values and commitments that you promise to uphold. If you agree to all these, then you're going to go ahead and sign in the signature box. You're going to date it. And then complete signing. It's going to ask you one more time, are you sure? I'd say yes. It says you have submitted your waiver. And then at the bottom, you scroll down, you finish your sign up. And now you have created your account. It is that simple. We have another training on how to actually register for a fair now. You have your profile created, so you're all ready to pick fairs and events if you want to get some training over here. But those are in a different training link, so go ahead and click on those if you need help. If you would like any more support creating your volunteer account, please email us at ve@9healthfair.org. That is V as in Victor, E as in Edward, @9healthfair.org. Thank you so much for volunteering for us. We could not do this without you.